Hypertension, or high blood pressure, is a major health challenge that often goes undetected until it causes more serious complications, such as heart attacks or strokes. The good news is that diet plays a crucial role in managing and potentially reversing hypertension. This section explores how dietary choices influence blood pressure and sets the stage for understanding the special role of tomatoes. Hypertension is defined by blood pressure readings above 130 over 80 mmHg. It's a condition that afflicts about 1.13 billion people worldwide, according to the World Health Organization. The dietary habits we form can significantly sway these numbers. Progressive and sustained dietary adjustments, as we will see with tomatoes, offer a beacon of hope for millions wishing to control their blood pressure naturally. Tomatoes are globally cherished, not just for their versatility in cuisine, but also for their robust nutritional profile, which includes vitamins A, C, and K, folate, and potassium. Historically, beyond their popular culinary use, tomatoes have been used in various cultures for their medicinal properties, particularly in relation to heart health. This part highlights tomatoes not just as a diet staple, but as a medicinal power player. Studies have revealed that tomatoes can lower blood pressure, improve cardiac health, and even diminish the likelihood of certain cancers. Tracing back to their use by the Aztecs for treating ailments, to their debated status in the 15th century Europe, tomatoes have had a rich journey to becoming a modern-day superfood. Understanding how tomatoes contribute to lowering blood pressure involves peering into molecular interactions, especially the impact of antioxidants like lycopene. Lycopene is a pigment that gives the tomato its vibrant red color and is a powerful scavenger of free radicals that harm cardiovascular health. This section goes into the specifics of how these molecular interactions occur and the overall impact on the cardiovascular system. The presence of other vital nutrients in tomatoes helps in the overall amelioration of blood pressure, further supporting the body's natural defenses against hypertension. The depth of these interactions reveals the profound potential of integrating tomatoes into a regular diet to manage and even prevent high blood pressure. Lycopene, the carotenoid responsible for the rich red color in tomatoes, is not just a pigment. It's a powerful antioxidant with significant health benefits. One of its most notable effects is on cardiovascular health, particularly in reducing blood pressure and preventing oxidative stress in blood vessels. Research indicates that lycopene can inhibit the activity of certain enzymes involved in the production of blood pressure-raising hormones. It also improves endothelial function, which is crucial for maintaining blood vessel flexibility and health. The role of lycopene extends beyond heart health, with studies suggesting it may also reduce the risk of certain types of cancer and eye diseases, showcasing the multifaceted benefits of this nutrient found abundantly in tomatoes. Incorporating tomatoes into a diet to combat high blood pressure doesn't have to be complex or restrictive. This part explores various culinary techniques and dietary strategies to maximize the health benefits of tomatoes while keeping meals delicious and varied. From raw salads and cooked dishes to juices and soups, tomatoes can be included in daily meals in multiple forms. Tips on how to maintain the nutritional integrity of tomatoes during cooking will also be discussed, ensuring that you get the most out of every bite. Practical advice on portion sizes, frequency, and combinations with other hypertension-friendly foods will help readers create a balanced and beneficial dietary regimen. Scientific evidence forms the foundation of dietary recommendations. This section delves into various clinical studies that have examined the effects of tomatoes on blood pressure. These studies provide empirical support for the cardiovascular benefits of tomatoes. Key studies include randomized controlled trials where subjects with hypertension experienced significant reductions in blood pressure after incorporating tomato products into their diets over several weeks. The consistency of these findings across diverse populations highlights the robustness of tomatoes as a natural remedy for hypertension. This part not only cites these studies, but also explains their significance in the broader context of cardiovascular research and dietary guidelines. While tomatoes offer substantial benefits for heart health, they are not the only foods that can help manage blood pressure. This section compares tomatoes with other heart-healthy foods like spinach, blueberries, and salmon, discussing their respective nutrients and health impacts. Understanding how tomatoes stack up against these foods can help individuals make informed choices about their diet. Information on how to integrate these various foods into a heart-healthy diet without overshadowing the benefits of each will also be provided. This comparative analysis aims to provide a holistic view of dietary management of hypertension, emphasizing the unique role that tomatoes can play within it. The impact of tomatoes on cardiovascular health is mediated through several biological mechanisms. This part explores how the nutrients in tomatoes, such as potassium, lycopene, and vitamin C, work synergistically to improve heart health. Tomatoes help reduce blood pressure by enhancing nitric oxide production, which helps dilate blood vessels and improve blood flow. They also reduce cholesterol levels and prevent the aggregation of platelets, which can lead to clots. These mechanisms are explored in detail to provide a comprehensive understanding of just how tomatoes contribute to cardiovascular wellness. Tomatoes are a powerhouse of antioxidants, which are crucial for protecting the body against the damaging effects of free radicals. These free radicals are often implicated in the development of chronic diseases, including hypertension and heart disease. The antioxidants in tomatoes, such as lycopene, vitamin C, and beta-carotene, work together to enhance the body's resilience against oxidative stress. This part delves into the roles of these antioxidants and how they collectively contribute to reducing blood pressure and strengthening cardiovascular health. By understanding the antioxidant profile of tomatoes, individuals can appreciate how regular consumption can contribute to long-term health benefits and protection against various diseases. Potassium is a key mineral in the management of high blood pressure, and tomatoes are a rich source of this essential nutrient. Potassium helps balance the amount of sodium in cells, and not getting enough potassium can lead to high blood pressure. This section explains how potassium in tomatoes helps regulate blood pressure and maintains proper heart function. It also discusses the ideal intake of potassium for different age groups and how tomatoes can be a part of this nutritional strategy. Understanding the potassium content in tomatoes allows for better dietary planning, especially for those managing hypertension or looking to prevent it. The sodium factor, why tomatoes stand out. Unlike many processed foods that are high in sodium, which can exacerbate high blood pressure, tomatoes contain low levels of sodium. This makes them an ideal choice for a hypertension-friendly diet. In this part, the focus is on the importance of maintaining a low-sodium diet for blood pressure management and how incorporating tomatoes can help achieve this goal. It will also touch on how to avoid common pitfalls, such as the excessive consumption of canned tomatoes, which might be higher in sodium. Detailing the sodium content helps elucidate why tomatoes are particularly beneficial for those aiming to reduce their blood pressure through dietary changes. Dietary tips. Consuming tomatoes for optimal benefits. To maximize the health benefits of tomatoes, certain dietary tips can be very beneficial. This section provides practical advice on how to select, store, and prepare tomatoes to preserve their nutrient content and ensure they remain a healthy addition to your diet. Tips include choosing ripe tomatoes for the best flavor and nutrient content, storing them properly to maintain freshness, and cooking methods that enhance their bioavailable nutrients instead of depleting them. These tips aim to empower readers to make informed choices about incorporating tomatoes into their diets effectively and deliciously. Risks and considerations in tomato consumption. While tomatoes are generally safe and beneficial for most people, there are certain conditions where tomato consumption might need to be moderated. For instance, tomatoes are high in natural acids and can cause discomfort for those with acid reflux or stomach ulcers. This part discusses these potential risks and how to mitigate them. It also covers the importance of balance and moderation in a diet, even with healthy foods like tomatoes. Understanding these considerations ensures that readers are fully informed about how to integrate tomatoes into their diet in a way that maximizes benefits while minimizing potential adverse effects. To help readers integrate tomatoes into their diet in diverse and enjoyable ways, this section provides a variety of recipes. These include meals, snacks, and even drinks that incorporate tomatoes and are suitable for individuals managing high blood pressure. Recipes range from simple tomato salads and salsas to more elaborate dishes like tomato-based stews and sauces. The aim is to inspire culinary creativity while keeping health benefits in focus. This practical guide ensures that readers can enjoy the health benefits of tomatoes without sacrificing taste or variety in their diet. Juicing or blending tomatoes into smoothies can be a convenient and delicious way to enjoy their health benefits. However, there are pros and cons to these preparation methods compared to consuming whole tomatoes. This section examines how juicing and blending affect the nutrient profile of tomatoes. It discusses the benefits of consuming tomatoes in liquid form, such as increased lycopene absorption, and the drawbacks, such as reduced fiber content. By comparing these methods, readers can make informed decisions about how best to include tomatoes in their diet according to their personal health goals. With the availability of dietary supplements, including those derived from tomatoes, many may wonder if these are a viable alternative to consuming whole tomatoes. This part explores the benefits and limitations of tomato supplements compared to whole tomatoes, particularly in the context of blood pressure management. While supplements can provide concentrated doses of beneficial compounds like lycopene, they lack the comprehensive range of nutrients found in whole tomatoes and may not provide the same health benefits. This section delves into the research comparing these options and provides guidance on how to choose between them. Navigating the choice between organic and inorganic tomatoes can impact not only personal health, but also environmental sustainability. This section examines the differences in nutrient content, pesticide residue, and overall health impacts between organic and conventionally grown tomatoes. Studies suggest that organic tomatoes may have higher levels of certain antioxidants and lower pesticide residues, which can contribute positively to cardiovascular health. The discussion will extend to the environmental and economic considerations of buying organic versus inorganic. The quality of tomatoes can vary widely depending on where and how they are grown. This part provides practical advice on how to source and select the best tomatoes for health benefits. Factors such as ripeness, color, and firmness are important indicators of a tomato's nutritional value. Tips on identifying high-quality tomatoes at supermarkets, farmers markets, or even growing your own are discussed. This guidance ensures that consumers can choose tomatoes that are not only delicious but are packed with the maximum health benefits. Tomatoes are a staple in diets worldwide, but their impact on global health is significant and multifaceted. This section explores how tomatoes contribute to nutrition and health across different cultures and economic spectra. Investigating the role of tomatoes in various traditional diets and their potential to address nutritional deficiencies, particularly in developing countries, highlights their global importance. The potential for tomatoes to be a key component in global health enhancement strategies is also discussed. Hearing from people who have successfully managed their blood pressure and improved their overall health by incorporating tomatoes into their diets can be incredibly motivating. This section features testimonials and case studies. These real-life stories not only underscore the potential health benefits of tomatoes, but also provide practical insights and encouragement for others to consider making similar dietary changes. Adopting a new diet can be challenging. This section discusses strategies to improve adherence to a tomato-enriched diet for blood pressure management. It addresses common barriers to dietary changes and offers solutions to help individuals stick with their health goals. Techniques such as meal planning, social support, and gradual dietary shifts are explored to help individuals successfully integrate more tomatoes and other healthful foods into their daily routines. While the current evidence supporting the health benefits of tomatoes is compelling, there are still many areas where further research is needed. This section outlines potential future research directions, including clinical trials and longitudinal studies. Potential topics include the effects of different tomato varieties on health, the long-term impact of consuming tomato-based diets, and the interactions between tomatoes and medications. This exploration helps frame the future of nutritional research regarding tomatoes. This section summarizes the critical insights gathered throughout the essay, highlighting the major benefits of tomatoes in managing blood pressure and improving cardiovascular health. It also reiterates the supporting evidence from scientific studies and clinical trials. Key takeaways include the roles of lycopene and potassium, the advantages of consuming whole tomatoes over supplements, and practical tips for incorporating tomatoes into a healthy diet. Concluding the essay, this section reflects on the comprehensive benefits of tomatoes as a natural remedy for high blood pressure. Recommendations for individuals, healthcare providers, and policymakers are provided to encourage the integration of tomatoes into dietary guidelines and public health strategies. The final thoughts emphasize the accessibility and affordability of tomatoes, making them a viable option for improving health outcomes across diverse populations. The call to action encourages everyone to consider the humble tomato not just as a dietary staple, but as a key player in the global fight against hypertension.